Miracle Boy Boxing. I am your host and crew. Ladies and gentlemen, Kazuto Ioka will be back in the ring New Year's Eve against Josber Perez from Venezuela. I want to believe from Venezuela. Yes, it is. Guy with 20 wins, 3 losses, not 18 knockouts. Pretty good record. Of course, we all know Kazuto Ioka, one of the best Japanese boxers of all time, behind Naoya Inoue and with Hunto Nakatani right now, the 3 top, in Kenshiro Tiraji, man, those 4 guys are the top best Japanese boxers I'm seeing right now. Kazuto Ioka have been one of the best for some time now. Out of all the 4 Japanese fighters that I mentioned, Kenshiro, Hunto, Naoya, and Kazuto Ioka. Ioka is a more experienced out of the 4. He's been around longer than all of them. He's 34 years old. He's getting there to, a little over his prime, but I think he still has a lot of fight left. Yeah, he's been around in the pro ranks for some time. An accomplished world champion, proud fighter. Excellent, man, excellent. He has it all. Well-rounded, excellent boxer. A bit slippery in there. Of course, chin, like most Japanese fighters, they're like Mexicans. They're very tough, they're very durable, they're very hard to put away. Even a C-class Japanese fighter is hard to put away. They're just tough, man. Some way, I'm a big fan of Japanese boxing. I like it there. I like what they do over there with their boxing, man. They're very dedicated. They're full of passion, courage. The way they train, the way they fight, they go in there with their heart, soul, man. They give it their all. Win, lose, or draw. Something about them over there, man. It's the way they train. I don't know, but they go. Anytime they step into a ring, they fight with their heart, their all. They take this thing serious. They take it so serious that if you go on BoxRec, you look at all the Japanese fighters and the rankings, man. They got 4 to 5 star rank rating from maybe ranking number 20 to 1. That's insane star power. And that's Japanese boxing. I wish I could see a Japanese fight someday. Hopefully one day in the future. We don't know, hopefully. But I would love to see a Japanese fight. A Japanese fighter. I'd like to see a Japanese fighter box, man. That'll be an experience. Some of those guys come to the States sometimes. But, most of the time they fight in Japan. So, most of the time you got to make your 12-hour trip to Japan in order if you want to see a Japanese fight, a good Japanese fighter fight. Hopefully I get to see that, but be that as it may, Kazuto Ioka will be returning to the ring December 31st, New Year's Eve, and he'll be fighting Josber Perez from Venezuela, who has a record of 20 wins, 3 losses, 18 knockouts, good record. But the thing about this, I see this as a stepping stone fight, just to stay busy, just to stroll into the new year. But of course, you can't underestimate anyone in boxing. Anyone with 2 hands can get you out of there. Can beat you, has a chance. But based on what I'm seeing on this resume, on this guy's resume, he has 3 losses, right? And the 3 losses, the first one he got stopped in 1 round by a guy that was making his debut. He got stopped, and then he got beat by a guy with 22-2, Josber Perez, who is from Colombia. And if you look at his record, anytime he gets beat, he's beaten by a top fighter, and everyone he's fought is like taxi and cab drivers. Then he lost to Artem Dalakinyan, a Ukrainian guy. This guy's pretty solid, but again, he got beat. And everyone this guy's beat, the guy that Ioka is fighting, they're losing records. So Ioka should get this guy out of there pretty early. I don't think this fight can be competitive I just can't see it. Ioka, like I said, one of the best fighters Japan has ever seen or produced. You know, and he's been around world class level for some time. Like I said, he's one of the best. So I could not expect, or us fans, cannot expect Ioka to get taken into a tough competitive fight with this guy. Ioka's supposed to get him out of there pretty quick. I will say maybe in less than 5. I'll be surprised if this goes the distance. That'll be a win for Mr. Perez, taking Ioka to decision. But I don't expect that to happen at all, man. Kazuto Ioka is going to definitely box circles around this guy, catch him one shot, and put him out. And that's all I got to say about that. But Kazuto Ioka, man, one of the top Japanese boxers in the world today, alongside Hunto Nakatani, Kenshiro Tiraji, and Naoya Inoue, who is the monster, who's the #1 Japanese fighter today in boxing. And there you have it. Just wanted to get in touch. Just want to touch on that topic. That Mr. Ioka will be back. One of the greatest Japanese boxers of all time. Actively. Will be back. Fighting Mr. Josber Perez from Venezuela, who has an opportunity of a lifetime to knock off one of Japan's top boxers. Mr. Josber Perez. Very good with boxing. I'm your host, Josber Perez. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, guys. Always a pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing right here. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.